Hello gentlemen, investors and traders. Thank you very much for watching our review. Dear viewer, I kindly ask you to give this video your royal like in advance. Your thumbs up is very necessary for the development of the channel GURU.Markets. Now we will compare the main indicators of the company Sweetgreen Inc, ticker SG. This review was based on data as of April 18, 2024. By classification GURU.Markets organization Sweetgreen Inc belongs to the subcategory Public Catering. 56 organizations take part in the assessment. This is very representative. Let's start with general information about the company. If you want, you can pause the video. We invite you to look at all the indicators of the company in question more carefully. Access to the database with the ticker structure is free and open. I kindly ask you to give a link to this issue to your friends. Market capitalization of the company Sweetgreen Inc valued at $2.35 billion. Market capitalization of the subcategory is $628 billion. Sweetgreen Inc has a share of 0.374% and is one of the very small companies in the subcategory. The company's balance sheet capitalization is $0.42 billion. And the balance sheet capitalization of the subcategory is $38 billion. Sweetgreen Inc accounts for a share of 1.093%. By comparing the occupied shares of the market and book value, we can see the following. Occupied share Sweetgreen Inc in the subcategory when assessing stock market capitalization is 0.374%. The book value is 1.093%. This is a 192% increase in market capitalization share. Assessment of the company's share of market and balance sheet capitalization in the subcategory. Good, 1 point. Final company assessment Sweetgreen Inc will be presented at the end of the video. Please watch the study to the end. The analyzed organization's financial liabilities amount to $0.264 billion. Financial liabilities to balance sheet capitalization account for 62.9% of the company's capital. Rating based on the level of the company's debt obligations. Tolerable, 0 points. The ratio of the company's market price to its profit is 0. While the average for the subcategory is 26, which is much worse than for the subcategory. Assessment of the company's stock market value to profit indicators in comparison with companies in the subcategory. Very bad, -2 points. Profit for the last 12 months was -$113 million. Forward earnings for the next 12 months are unknown. And that's bad for the company's price. Assessment of projected future profit indicators in comparison with companies in the subcategory. Bad, -1 point. Ratio of company value to revenue 4. The average for the subcategory is 2.1 and this is 90% higher than in the subcategory. Assessment of the stock market value to revenue ratio in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory. Tolerable, -0.5 points. Revenue for the last 12 months was $580 million. Forward revenue for the next 12 months is unknown, which is very bad for the company's prospects. An assessment of the estimated future revenue indicator in comparison with indicators in the subcategory. Bad, -1 point. The margin is -19.4%, with an average in the subcategory of 8%. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 27.4%. Assessment of sales margins in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory. Tolerable, -0.5 points. The company's share by number of employees in the subcategory is 0.263%. This is 42% less than the share of market capitalization. This shows an imbalance in the company's stock market value. Sweetgreen Inc. rather towards revaluation. The amount of capital per company employee is $380,000. Whereas in the subcategory there are $267,000. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 42.3%. Estimation of the volume of market capital per employee in comparison with indicators in the subcategory. Tolerable, 0 points. The amount of profit per employee is $0,000. With an average in the subcategory of $10,300. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 100%. Estimation of profit per individual employee in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory. Tolerable, -0.5 points. Revenue per individual employee of the company is $94,000. In the subcategory $129,000. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 37%. Estimation of the share of revenue for each employee of the company in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory. Tolerable, -0.5 points. Short shares are 10.9%, with a subcategory average of 6%. This is an indicator of a possible short squeeze. Technical indicator RSI, 14, shows a level of 44% for the company Sweetgreen Inc. In the subcategory, this level is approximately 40%. On average, shares of the subcategory are valued the same as shares of the company Sweetgreen Inc. Comparing the price movement of a company's shares Sweetgreen Inc. and subcategory companies. We see that over the last 12 months stock Sweetgreen Inc. showed a change of 161.4%. Against price changes in the 5.7% subcategory. This definitely does not mean anything, but it is necessary to take note of this fact. Total result, -5 out of 10 points. The average result for the subcategory is 1 point. If you look very broadly, within the entire market in general, we can see that the average result for the entire market in total is 0.3 points. Against a score of -5 points for the company Sweetgreen Inc. Let's look at the order table, which is available to you. The link is in the pinned comment. The order table contains absolutely all publicly made decisions by the information and reference system GURU.Markets. Access to the order table is absolutely free, link in pinned comment. Let us remind you that earlier March 22, 2024, an order was published, company ticker SG. Share Valuation Information System GURU.Markets, a decision is made on this order. Close the order. The result is a profit of 16.3%. Thank you audience for watching to the end and for using the information system GURU.Markets. You really are the coolest audience in the whole world.